Mm, hey, all right. So here we are. We're working on our book project, and I have my text block here, and it's not too janky, and oh, you can't quite see that. No, that stinks. So so what I have here then, which you can't see, you can see that kind of. This is a text block. I have holes punched for sewing. I did 2 strips. Probably should do maybe 3 for a book this big, but you know, it's first attempt. We're just trying to simplify. You can see I put some athletic tape down here. Kind of helps to keep everything together. Now, technically, this would be, like a ribbon, and it wouldn't be attached to here because it would be glued to the cover board. But we're just trying to survive here. We're trying to get this done. Okay, so I have my wax thread, my my needle, and so let's just start sewing. And so what I did is I have 2 wingspan, well, about 1.5 wingspans of thread. And I'm guessing my wingspan is like 5 feet or so. I don't know. I have a pretty good wingspan. So I'm going to start from the outside. And I have my end sheets here, so I don't have to worry too much about getting through to the center. And so I'm just going to pull through and pull all the way, and I'm going to leave a tail because I need to tie a knot there, and I don't feel like tying a knot right now, and I'll show you why later. So now I'm going to come out, and when I pull out here, I'm going to pull perpendicular to the text block. If I pull like this, I'm going to rip my paper, right? If I pull at an angle. Perpendicular, and I want to go over, you can't see it there, my tape, right? Because remember, if it was ribbon, it'd be glued to the cover board, and it'd help keep things together, right? So, here we come, coming through. Now, making sure everything's tight. Whoa, there goes the camera. Kind of unimpressed. I'm nonplussed with that camera. It's quite nonplussed. Everything's tight. Had a Slack warning coming, message alert, a warning, a notification coming in. I might need to check that because it's probably one of you. Getting last minute requests for letters of recommendation. Now I went through once, and yeah, I'm making sure I'm knocking things down, making sure everything's still lined up, right? If I had like the little tool, it'd be all right. So now I'm coming into the next signature, and I want to make sure I'm getting to the center of it, and I am. Now, again, this is quick, so could tie a knot in between signatures, and tying the knot would help us consistently ensure that our signatures are tight and our threads tight. But we're just trying to survive. We're getting through this, right? It's tight. signature is hiding a little in there. I'm gonna have to knock it down, and it's being a little recalcitrant. Whoa! There, it's like, oh, there she comes. We're coming straight. Making sure my thread's still tight. Going down to my next hole. I'm gonna go off camera again. I punched you, I know you're there. I'm gonna get you. Coming out. Staying perpendicular. Everything's tight. This hole. And I'm going to mess around with this in a sec. First of all, I'm going to take my screen and get the overlap here more so I don't have to yank it around so much. And I'm pulling this through. Alright, now I don't like the way my signatures are looking now. I said I don't like the way my signatures are looking. Much better. Okay. Okay, now give me a little second here because no one slacked me. Alright, so I just printed a batch of the second signature, and I'm gonna print a batch of the third signature real quick here. 5 copies. Third signature 29 to 44. Actual size, booklet, print. Now we're back. So basically now I am coming down to the third signature, right? Now I'm trying to keep things as together as possible. Yeah. But, you know, together, not together, who knows what's going to go on. One, two, three. Oh, that little sucker's hiding now. There's the other way I've had one of those racks. You wouldn't play hide and seek with the signatures as much. And so, I'm sewing along. You could probably hit fast forward, right? Or do the playback speed at 3 times or something. So probably around here I will, if I decide this video's worth keeping. I'll just speed it up myself. And so for all of this sewing, because you're going to be watching me for half an hour, right? All of this sewing is just going to be boring, and I'm going to be stopping to answer Slack messages and to start printing batches of new signatures. And yeah, I remember working on books once in class. This poor student kept, Dr. Harris, I know how to do this. I've done this before, blah, blah, blah. The book fell apart. I'm like, just fine. You just indulge me in this little quick and dirty, right? We're just getting close. We're not getting right close. I wish we could get it right close. I don't think I can get it right close. I suck at it. I'm actually a good bookmaker. I love crafts of any kind. If it's a craft, I'm into it. Okay. And I am not stressing out about loose thread right now, because I know in the end I'm leaving both ends loose, and so I know, oh gosh, that I can go back and fix this horrible mess that I'm making, right? And I really should like start knotting in between the signatures, but I ain't got time for that. Who got time for that? I got bronchitis. Whoa. That was way off, but I'm going, it's where it landed. So my thread is so snicker-fritting. What I should do is take these videos, download them, and then I can beautify them, and then TikTok them. I had a student once, she suggested I 1, 2, 3, gonna print signature 4. Signature 4, 45 to 60. Actual size, booklet, print. Had a student in course evaluation wrote that I should have a TikTok channel for teaching. I don't know. a lot of work to make a good TikTok with text boxes and stuff. It's not a one-person job. Should write a grant for that. TikTok. I want to write a grant so I can create a giant TikTok channel because I'm so cool. I have like brown jeans and a brown and orange sweater, so I can do it, man. Person, human. Right. So, what's Big Red and eats rocks? This is a joke. Big Red and eats rocks. Big Red Rock Eater. Okay, I should put my finger in the next signature. So, seagulls fly over the sea, and what flies over the bay? Bagels? Actually, some birder corrected me once. It's like, seagulls fly inland? And it's like, yep, I know, I've seen seagulls in South Dakota, actually. And then he was like, actually, that's a gull? That's just a gull? Because it's not flying over the sea? What you mostly see are California gulls. Great little hockey team. San Diego Gulls. Are they still around? That is, San Diego Gulls were one of the first professional games I went to. Definitely first professional game I tailgated at. Definitely the bar there in the arena is the place I've got kicked out of the most for not being 21. I think one time I didn't get kicked out long ago. That's so long ago though. Jeez. That was all peer pressure too. If I could do that over, would have told my buddies, you know what, I'm gonna walk home. You all go in, I'm walking home, it's fine. Whoa, I lost 2 signatures. They flew out. Let's see where they go. Okay. almost done. So really not much to see. So what was that last one? 4. Now we have print 5. It's so funny. I was having the worst time formatting all the signatures to print. And I was just doing it super easy way on Word and save it as a PDF, transfer it to Adobe, and then booklet print them in Adobe. And a couple things happened, like I guess like Microsoft enhanced its booklet printing features, but so I started messing with them and I'm like, oh well, I just missed that whole. They didn't enhance them, so they were operable on a Mac, I guess. I don't know, maybe they were. So wrestled with that a while, and I wrestled with it a while because I just couldn't get the margins to print correctly and couldn't fill the page nicely. So something was off about the whole ordeal. And finally, I didn't realize this. I took everything home, and at home I'm like, I figured it out, right? And then came back to school, and it was still it got janky again. Well, but whatever. I did cast a couple spells on it. Got it just to work well enough. And printed everything. And then as I was printing, my computer, right, my new computer, I should say, says, hey, you didn't install the printer specific drivers on this computer. Would you like to install the actual HP drivers? Oh, I just ripped it. Ripped my own. It's not true. They're like, would you like to install the HP drivers rather than work on use the system drivers? And I was like, yeah, dang it. That's what was wrong. Having those actual drivers have a little bit more flexibility, and it does change the presentation. And I was just like, oh gosh, seriously, holy Mary and Mother of Jesus. All right, so I'm getting these down. You can bang a text block. You can bang a text block with a hammer. Those are looking okay. So I'm just going through and making sure I don't have a thread somewhere like looping halfway through the page and all janky, right? The student who did that, I think that was the one who knew how to do everything. Oh, I just ripped it again. So here I am in the end. Just weaseled my way through the previous loop. I'm going to knot it. And then I'm going to send one more knot down the line. So, 5, gotta start on signature 6, right? Seven, 792. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Size, actual size, booklet. Whoa, 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 whoa. 77 to 92. Size, actual size, booklet. And I found out, whatever reason, if I don't go through the whole spiel with the paper sizes and booklet printing and everything, Adobe will not booklet print it. It'll just, one page a sheet. I lost probably 75 or 100 sheets of paper through that. Had to call in reinforcements, bought my private stock paper in, and ordered another ream, but I think we're going to be okay. So here we are. Not really. Ooh, look at my hair. Hey, that really stinks. So it's all sewn in. I got me a book, right? So hold on. So now that I've sewn in, I'm gonna get my mole, right? It's this stuff. Remember that from when we tore apart books? I'm gonna go from about here to here, and I'm gonna get mole from there, and a couple inches up, like maybe 2 to 3. And when I'm going to glue my mole in, and I am going to glue the living snot out of this, okay? Now, had I sewn this signature by signature, I would have put a little, like 1/8 strip of glue into each signature to glue the signatures together a little bit. So, gluing the snot out of it. So, usually you glue the thing you're gluing onto something else. Should I just do this now? How much more do I need? I'm gonna fold it right about here. I'm gonna cut it. I'm not going to do it now. And I'm out of paper. Adios.